Hello. Hello. Ah, there it is. All right. Let's get things going. Oop. I need a boop. 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 Why is it not booping? My boop isn't working. Oh no. I had to reconnect to. I'm having so many technical issues today. I think my GPU is starting to crash. No. Not that again. Why? I don't want to subscribe. Okay. Gosh dang it. That's so annoying. Okay. It's okay. I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. Slowly but surely. Where did my... I don't know. So I made a list. Made a list of things that I want to do today. I want to have this list available, but I don't want to share everything. Can I arrange this in a way that makes sense? Adding a window capture. Boop. Okay. Going to do one of these. Okay. So here's my list. Where should I put my list? I'm going to put my list over here. And I think I've put this in the right order. We'll find out. Why is there a line through my game right here? Oh, another thing that I found out while I was watching a video earlier is that I can group things so that when I grab something, oops, I want to grab, where is this? Can I grab this? And then it moves the whole thing. It doesn't just move a piece of it. It's so helpful. All right, let me re-enable that so I can see where it is. I moved things around because I wanted to take a video of all the things that I've done. Let me lock this so I don't accidentally move it. Move it under Twitch. Lock. Actually, it looks a little funky. Unlock. Lock. There we go. Nope, still funky. Such a perfectionist. There we go. Now I have my to-dos. I wish that little squiggly line would go away. Can I fix the squiggly lines? To-dos. Add to dictionary. There we go. No more squiggly lines. What happens if I minimize this? Does it go away? It does. And I bring it back up and it's back. Look at that. Bop, 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 bop. So I want to make a conveyor belt system that works with these gears. And I'm trying to like think through this about like how this would work. And I don't know. Just hit play on this and make sure that bit works too. It does. Good. Good, 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 good. Why does it feel like I'm slightly in the floor here? Can I fix that? This is under bit body. Wait, is the head slightly under the floor too? It is. I'm slightly in the floor. Wait, did I hit something here? What am I hitting? That's weird. What? What? Why can't I go past this? Let's go to the remote. Ba, 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 ba. This tile map. How do I... How do I see what the, I think it has to do with this tile map, but it's retaining some kind of collider that shouldn't be there. Like, why does that think that that collider should be there? Is it this? That's weird. That's a weird bug. Let's close that out. Hmm. Let me look at this tile map. So terrains, pipe, patterns, no. Tiles, no. Ooh, how do I see... Is it tile set? There it is. Okay. Herm. That's interesting. I didn't mean to do that. How do I edit this? I don't need a grid on. How do I edit the... Is it under patterns? No. I've completely forgotten how this works. Oh, here we go. Physics. Okay. 400%. That's weird. Paint. Tile map. So if I do this, boop, 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 does that get rid of whatever that was? No, it's still there. It has something to do with... Wait. So if I go here, can I walk into here? I can. So it's fine with this. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I think the... Okay. I think I know what's going on. I think it has to do with this collider that I have on the head. Why do I have two colliders? What is this? They're both circles. What if I just get rid of that one? Nope. So it thinks that interesting. It thinks that this collider is all the way up here. Where's this collider? What is this? No. Did this happen when I grouped it? Did I break something? I clearly broke something. Well, now I can't tell. I can't tell if it's working now. No, it's still not working. What's interesting is that when I do that, and then I do that, it works. So there's something happening. Oh no, now I can't pick up my body because... Okay. Well, that's a bug. All right. Can I give this collision shape 2D a color? Add child node, node 2D. I don't want a sprite. I want a color rect. I want to be able to visualize this stuff. Copy. So that collider's down there for some reason. Let's just see if that works. Yeah, see? That collider's not going down with me. Or is it? I can't tell. Excuse me. What happens if I do that? Seems to have fixed it. Okay. What's interesting is that I seem to be able to jump into these pipes. I shouldn't be able to do that. I shouldn't be able to run. Oh, poop. Okay, I think I see what's going on. So this needs to be, let me just Control Z the stuff that I just did. This needs to be disabled, right? It's still colliding. So that's doing what it's supposed to now. Hmm. This is strange. This is odd. That color rect isn't helping me any. So this collision shape disabled on. Run. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. It was supposed to be disabled by default, but it wasn't. I for some reason enabled it and forgot to disable it. Okay. Whatever. One bug figured out. All right, let's start thinking about these conveyor belts. Because what I basically want to do is I want to have along these, I guess the outer edges of the gear, I want to have a conveyor belt that can connect between two gears. Does that make sense? I guess that makes sense. So the gears will get pulled by, or sorry, the conveyor belt will get pulled by the gear, and depending on which way the gear is moving, it should change the way the conveyor belt works. So I'm just to move that down to 0. And I'll move this collision shape -60. Does that work? Okay. What do you think about this? That was weird. The little music icon wasn't showing up. I'm having so many technical issues today. I don't know what it is. It's just a bad vibes day. All right, now I'm gonna try grouping this again. Oop. Does that break anything? No, I can jump. Okay. And this still works. It shouldn't work that that far away, but it's fine. I'll just adjust that the little sphere, the outer sphere that I have here. Is it this one? Can I make this smaller? Wish there was a way for me to tell how big the shape was. Oh, I just had to click on it. Okay. Let's do 20, just to keep it even. So it can't reach a full block away. So if I'm here, it does nothing. There, does nothing. There. That's fine. And now, nothing. That works. Okay. Cool. No. I can't get my body back. Okay, so that's grouped. I'm going to group this. I want to group that. I want to group that. I learned about groups today. It's so helpful. Group that. What happens if I do this? Oop. Does that group them together? No. So if I do reparent to new node, I just want it to be a regular node just to hold it. Call it gears. What? No. Reparent to new node. Just regular node node 2D, create, and just call this gears. And then I group it. Boop. Now I can move all this around all at once, and I won't accidentally muck up my perfect coordination. All right, I think I need to think. I need to give the conveyor belt option or task a think. I have a pretty good idea what I want to do with the z-index shader. I don't even think it needs to be a shader. I think it just needs to be a script. First of all, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say under ordering, I'm going to make it a 0. Right? So that moved it forward. But if I do this and do ordering, you should make it behind that. So now that I have this kind of set up, this gears node set up, I'm going to add a script. How do I add script? Add attach script. Here we go. We're going to call it z-index shade. I like the camel case better. Z-index shade. Okay. And it just needs to happen once when it first opens up. I think I just want to do I want to loop through all of the child nodes for sure. We do that. Godot loop through children, sure. So for in huh. Okay, I'll do this. Why doesn't it look okay? This is way too spaced out. Okay. It doesn't like this. How do I... I've done this before. Platform controller. Body. I think it's self. I think it's self. That's what I need to do. Self. Boop. Tag guild children. Oh, I see what I need to do. So I need to do a function. Get all children node. Man, copying stuff off the internet. It was not the best way to do things. When you don't know what the code is doing. Okay. Child nodes equals get all children self. Okay. What's the problem? Child nodes are. Okay. Okay. So now I've got all the children, and I want to say for child in child nodes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, now I'm going to filter for sprite. So if child dot wait. So I think I want to change this. I want to say get what type of this? What type of node is this? This is a scene. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do a quick print in dot what? Type? Is that gonna work? All right. So let me there's a way to like tell it. Is it like no 2D? So now I can do in dot dot. Now I can see all the things that it has. Here we go. This is what I wanted, I think. In dot modulate, self-modulate, show z-index. Z-index is going to be useful. We'll use that. ATR. What does this do? Lookup symbol. I thought this was like an attribute. All right, let's just look at the code. Let's look for type. So we have all these methods. I don't think I need a method. I need to know what type of node it is, or if it has an attribute of Sprite 2D. If it has an attribute of Sprite 2D, how can I tell if a node is a sprite? I don't know. Google help. How do I check a node's type? Child.getType. I should have figured that out. So let's do if in.get type. Nope, that's not working. Oh, if in is sprite 2D. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this back and up. So it's just always going to append it if it's a sprite 2D. And it's fine if a sprite has multiple sprites. All right, so we're going to get all child sprites. Yes, I did mean to do it like that. Get all child sprites. Okay. Now I can just do a simple for loop that says for child in child nodes. And then I can say I don't want it to be visibility. I want it to be text, not texture. Resource. I just want to like make it a little darker. So I think I need to make a material. Godot change Oh, interesting. I do need a shader. Okay. So I need a shader type. So I'm going to create new resource shader. Custom shader with a visual editor. Yeah, okay. And we're going to make this darker. Oh, interesting. Oh, this unlocked a whole lot of stuff. Oh, this is a node 2. No, I want this to be node. I don't want it to be a visual shader, I guess. Um, all right, let me do this. Let me get rid of that. Because that wasn't what I wanted to do. So material, new shader material, shader. Okay, so I did want a shader. Ah. Let's go to, let's make a new folder, call it shaders. We'll go in here. What's in this source files? Why do I have an empty source files folder? Get out of here. New resource, visual shader. And then we're going to call this, we're just going to call it BG shader. Because I may or may not want this to be darker. So I just want the input all. Oh, I really don't understand. What did I just do? Create shader node. I am so confused. Color, common, functions. Found dot material. Material dot now I want to see what this does. I'm getting deep in the weeds here. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to play with it anyways. No. I want this to be input all normal. Delete. Interesting. Exposure. Alpha. Does not do anything. Color. Color doesn't seem to do anything. None. Okay, that makes it transparent, which is interesting. So I can't do that. I really don't understand how this is working. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a new resource. I'm just going to create a regular shader. Right. Open that up. Now I'm going to copy some text. I think. Okay. Material. What is this? What just happened? I don't even know what I'm seeing here. Why did that do that? Shader parameters. Okay, this is what I wanted. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. This is exactly what I want, but it's not working the way I want it to. So it's not a canvas item. Let's try spatial. That's weird. I broke something. Time to restart it. Hopefully it works when I restart it. Oh, I can just... Getting rid of all this crap. All right. I think I found it. So that'll make it black and white. So what I want to do is I want to do var the index equals self dot the index. Okay. And then we're going to do bar saturation equals so we want the lower value, so we want 10 to be the lowest value. So we want to say 10 plus z index divided by 10. Right? Because it's going to be negative. Because it's currently set to -1. So that would be 9. So that'd be 90. Then we're going to do saturation. Goes here. What's the problem? Original color. Original var dot var original color equals child dot can I just do color dot white? Okay, I can do that. Let's see if this does anything. Okay. It did something. It wasn't what I wanted. Oh, dang it. This. Ew. I'm so bad at this. Why am I so bad at this? So it made it red. So if I do original color dot S, does that's normal. Okay. Hue saturation value. So I thought S, so let's go look at this. Look up this symbol. Zero and one. And that's an alpha. Okay. I could just say let's go back here. I could just say so instead of the saturation, I'm just going to say this is the alpha. Let's see if this works. Let's print this first. Because that should be 9.9, right? No, it's 10. -1. So 10 minus 1 should be 9 divided by 10. Oh, I know why. Order of operations. Okay, so that made it disappear. But I want to make this a float. Ten plus the index. What's the debugger? What's the problem here? Oh, okay. Let me just do. Didn't like that. So what if I just did 1 minus z index divided by 10? I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, That's why. I changed one variable, but not the other ones. So now it's 1.1. Ah, because it's negative. Okay. Okay, that's doing what I wanted to. Showing 0.9. So instead of calling this alpha, why don't we call this delta? Delta, delta, delta. Why did that shift it to red though? H is the hue. Saturation and value. Oh, we can do darkened. But I kind of want... Oh, I can just do RGBA. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't mess with HSV. Maybe I should just go back and just do color. Delta, delta, delta 1. Oops. What does that do? Does that make it darker? Slightly. So now if I change this to -2, is that darker? Let's do -10. Because that should make it just black. It's not. It did not make it black. Oh, that time it worked. -5. No. 5. The num lock turned off. 5. Hey, there we go. visibly darker. I now understand how to modulate things. Okay. That works. It works. I'm not gonna futz with it anymore. That did what I wanted it to. And I can like make it like 2. And it'll be a little bit closer, but slightly darker. Right? And I can do that for anything. I wonder if I can do that for tile maps. Can a tile map in tile map? So if I go to this tile map, attach script, how do I attach an existing script? Where is this? Why did it go into shape? What? Why did it go into scenes? That's weird. In scripts. Okay. So if I just blop that on there, will that work? Can you extend multiple? Because I don't want to just extend Godot, extend multiple classes. I can just take that out. So if I go back here and I set this ordering to like -5. Oh, you guys weren't even seeing what I was doing. Sorry. Can't be assigned. Script here is ref counted. So it can't be assigned to an object type map. All right. I will rename this to Sprite index shade. Okay. And then I will detach script. I will attach a new script. That's why it will put it in the scenes. And we're going to call this tile map index shade. I'm just going to copy and paste. It's bad. And then I'll just get rid of this Sprite 2D. Actually, I don't need to do any of this. I can just do self.modulate. So I can get rid of, because I know it's not going to have a tile map inside of the tile map, because that'd be wild. I'm just going to do self. I guess I don't need to making this overly complicated. Here we go. I don't even need that. It's 2 lines of code. Boom. Turn that into 2 lines of code. Love it. Love to see it. All right, let's go look at this Sprite index shader. I think I can do similar things. I can get rid of this color because I'm not using that anymore. Do the same thing with the Z index. Get out of there. This I do want to do all of the childs, the chillins, but I don't need this or anymore because I'm not going to try to use the same thing on 2 different. Okay. So I kind of love this because it means that I can essentially change the darkness of an object by just changing the Z index. That's the whole idea. But it didn't do anything. And did not change the darkness. What is debugging telling me? Integer division decimal part will be discarded. What? Let's try doing that here as well. Doesn't like when I try to do integers. Hey, okay. Now it made that super dark. Nice. So I can have multiple tile maps, right? And have pipes in the background just kind of like weaving behind. Oh, this is kind of good. This is kind of good. So I'm gonna put this back to 1. Put the Z index back to 1. And I'm gonna say new. So I'm gonna change this to, let's do -3. And then I'm going to change this to, I'm going to duplicate this. We're going to call it BG pipes. And we're going to do FG ground. Okay. Let's look at this. Oh no, I can't. Where'd everything go? I lost my stuff. So in the BG pipes, first of all, can I clear everything? Can I clear everything? I just want to see what happens if I do this. No. Put it on the BG pipes. Okay. We're going to say BG pipes are ordering of -5. I'm just going to get rid of all of this. How do I clear the entire... How do I clear the entire terrain? Call timeout clear. Oh, whatever. I don't think it really matters because it's just the same instance. It's all instances of the single image, so it shouldn't really matter. So if I do womp, 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 womp. Okay, and I want to turn the visibility off. Oh. No, it's not visibility. Wait, are you telling me I could have just done this? Whatever. How do I tell it to not interact? I don't know. Godot. Okay. So tile set. I would need a separate tile set for the physics layer. Is that right? Final is like tile set tab. Once that you paint your tile map with different properties. Tile map expector. What? Layers. You add a new physics layer in the tile map. Wait, what? Gear, extract. I think I messed up. Hold on. Delete. Undo. Did I just break this? Okay. So this is going to have an ordering of 1. I'll do it 0. And this is going to have an ordering of -5. Yeah, okay. And now I need to change this. Attach script. Tile map layer index feed. Oh, god dang it. Great. I had no idea that the tile map was deprecated. Fortunately, that was very easy to transfer. Okay. So that is working the way I expected to now. But I just don't want to have collisions. So what I want to do, Godot, remove collision layer. Godot remove tile map collision. That's what I want. Um, so the script is working, but I just want it to be background. Interesting. Physics. Collisions enabled off. Is that it? Is that all I gotta do? Hey. Now I have multiple layers. Nice. And I can walk in front of them, and I can do all the things. All right, this camera is kind of bugging me. Let's look at this camera 2D for a second. I would like to zoom in on the camera. So, I'm gonna increase the bottom margin to like there. I didn't do what I wanted it to. Almost. I wish I could set this in pixels instead of like whatever this weird integer is. That's worse. Is it though? That got weird. Oop. All right. So now I have the Z index layer and it's done. It's done. It's shaded. I did it. I did a thing. Holy poop. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Boop. Okay. So I think I'm going to try something a little different with the conveyor belt thing. I think I'm just going to try adding a collider to one of these gears. So I'm gonna bring in a new gear. And I want to see if just adding a collider and having it rotate will do what I want it to. Let's start with a tiny gear. So where did that go? Put that inside of that. I don't want inside of that. I want it up here. I'm just gonna reparent this to no 2D. Just call this tile map layers. Let's keep it a little organized. Okay, so I'm going to add a child node. I'm going to say a collider, collision shape 2D. I'm going to give it a circle shape. Make it a little bit bigger. So I can set the rotation. What's the matter? These only, okay, collision shape 2D only serves to provide a collision shape to a collision object. So add just gonna add a rigid body and put that in there. And I'm going to add a script. Also going to add a animation layer. I should be doing this inside of the No, I'm gonna leave the default gear to be non-colliding, and then I can create a new thing. Whatever. I'm gonna say new animation, rotate right. I don't actually need this script. Detach script. And I'm just going to add a property track for the rigid body 2D, rotation. So this rotates gear 32. How often does it rotate? So it's going to do 45 in 0.2 seconds. So that's going to be 0.4, 0.6, 8, 1 second, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6. And we're going to say this. Transform rotation 0. And then at 0.8, it's going to be at 180. And then at 1.6, it's going to be at 360. Okay. Okay. Let's run that. It doesn't do anything. Is it even rotating? Oh, I didn't set it in DAR. Humana. What's interesting is that it's like the collider isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. So let me stop that. Do that. Is it rotating? Oh, I didn't set it to loop. Duh. Okay. Back here. Loop. Run. It just played once and then stopped. Still not doing anything. Boo. What is happening? Remote. It is rotating, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So let's try, instead of this, if we do this, property track, and delete this track. Get out of here. So I think I can just do this. Let's try that. Doesn't seem to be working. I know why. No, it's already set to autoplay on load. It's already set to looping. It is rotating. Um, no, I didn't do what I wanted it to. I've gotten it to it can now slide off of it. Moving platform. It slips off the wrong way though. I think I'm gonna have to go in and figure out the physics system here, and I don't love that. Whoa. Speedy boy. Wow. I don't understand why that is considered. Why is it sitting on top of that now? Oh, I know why. Stop. Because it's falling. But the gear wasn't showing that it was falling. Now that makes more sense. Okay. So I don't want it to be rigid body, I don't think. I think I want this to be kinematic. What is it? Where is rigid body? So physics body 2D. No 2D. Collision object 2D. Physics body 2D. No 2D. Collision. Object 2D. Physics body 2D. Static body. Let's try that. Okay, so it didn't fall that time. Is this still rotating? Yes, it is rotating. I do not understand. I don't know how to do this. What if I... What if I change this collision shape? So I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate. I'm going to rename this to be circle. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Then I'm going to go to this. Wait. Is this dumb? Am I doing something dumb? Probably. I'm probably doing something dumb, but I'm going to do it anyways. Duplicate. I'm going to change this rotation. First of all, I'm going to put this under there. And I'm going to change this rotation to line up with that one. Doesn't like that. You know what? No. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna change this to a new concave polygon shape. How do I do that? Okay. This is kind of dumb, but if it works, I will be happy. That's wild. Okay, let me get rid of this. And transform this works, I'm actually going to be very happy because it wasn't that difficult. Kind of works. So if I'm like over here now, I think that's just because it's the thing is falling. So let me go to uh hmm. I don't know how to do this. Well, I'm stumped. And I don't want to just sit here and like Google on stream. So I think I'm just going to call it there. I don't like doing that, but it is what it is. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Bye.